I said I would update you guys on my Wreck This journal. So here it is, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good with wrecking it. Right now it looks pretty neat, but there's some pages that are pretty messed up. So I got this cool little band. It was originally a hair band, but I never really used it as one. Actually took this across the US on a train ride and used it to wrap up my throw blanket on the way to go see Hugo. So just a little bit of interesting thing. This thing has really come in handy. I think Hugo used it for his trip or something too, and so it's been through several things, but it's really nice because it keeps the book in check. So I should go through some pages here, what I've done. Just put my name in there, colored that, just drawing lines and stuff. And then has my name and stuff in there. I'm not going to show my address. Just decided to design that. It says one page to like color all over these pages. Started numbering the pages. Cracked the spine. That was one of the first things I did. Did my original characters in here. Says to leave this blank. Don't tell me what to do. Which is ironic because I listened to the rest of the book, but it's just a funny thing. Yesterday, I will show you some videos of what me and my son did, but yesterday he helped me work on wrecking this, so he stood on here with his dirty boots and jumped up and down. And wipe your feet. Go like this. Oh my goodness! I like how that bled through with the marker. Haven't done anything here yet. This is one of the first pages I did. And I poked holes through it, as you can see. It's kind of fun. Thin and flat lines. Let's see. There's a lot of pages I haven't done anything with yet. But yesterday, my son helped me collect flowers. We pressed those into the book. My husband scratched that up, and he actually scratched it so hard, it went through several pages. This is a Rip It Up. So, what I did was, I was supposed to attach 2 pages, so I ripped this page up. It was in strips. Took half of it off, and then the page behind it, I attached the 2 pages and then had this sticker that I made underneath it. So I thought that looks pretty cool. Circles. And so some things I haven't done. This was one of the very first, I think this was the first page I did, where I crumpled it up and put it back in the book. I need to get some Skittles or something to do this one. I'm starting to work on this one. I just started this one a few minutes ago. This one I did yesterday, you will see in the video. Where I swung and hit against the apartment. I'm looking forward to doing this one when the time comes. A lot of things I have not done. This, I just started to collect the fruit sticker. Got some more bananas today, so maybe I'll put some more in there. Office supplies stapled around the whole outside of it. Yeah. This one was fun. I'll show you guys the video of it. Yeah, we took it for a walk. I had it like this, and I had it other directions, as you'll see. The only thing that really happened to it was this page got all messed up right here. And we took it for a walk. My son really thought that was funny. He had a good time doing that. We rubbed this with dirt yesterday, and I figured it was fitting to draw Pigpen in there. I might draw some other things in there with it later, but that turned out pretty cool. Spilled coffee on here. And let's see, I think it still smells. Yeah, it still smells like coffee. It smells pretty good. So this page, buttons and spider web. Let's see. Started collecting one stamp. I don't get that much mail, so. Let's see. I checked off a couple of things I've done on here. There's one good thought. Let's see. This is glue random items that you find on the street, etc. So when I was walking to the park around Valentine's Day, I found all these little hearts on the street. So I took them home. Yesterday, I found this stick that looks like a witch's finger at the playground. And this little cute rock and this dime which was actually buried underneath the wood chips. This, as you can see, I just cut through several layers like it says. I really like this page, tracing your hand. Kind of did that like a henna thing. Actually used real nail polish for the nails. Did this yesterday drawing with glue. I don't know how I might color like with permanent markers, not sure yet. There's just hot glue. I started this a few minutes ago. I wasn't really quite sure what they meant by various substances, but I decided to start with makeup, just for fun. Just was describing a boring event in detail, doing laundry. Let's see. Here is drawing with your left hand and writing with your left hand. So I did both. I think I did pretty good. And I mentioned here that writing with my left hand is a challenge for me, but why does the author assume that everyone is right-handed? Because I assume if you were left-handed, you'd be like, okay, this page doesn't apply to me, or maybe you would try to write with your right hand. I don't know. So yes, yesterday I did laundry, tore this page out. I don't really have a lot of pockets in my clothes, so I put it in my husband's pants pocket and washed it and took it out, and it dried overnight, put it back in the book. This one is actually kind of personal, but it said this is your sign and what you want to say. Just as it says. There's another one that's kind of personal, the negative comments. This one is, as you see. So yeah, I did that one day, and I did this heart. This is kind of funny. There's also another page that said to hide it in your neighbor's yard. And so I just kind of went over last night in the dark and put it under a rock. I don't know what they did with it. It doesn't really matter. So let's see if there's anything else to share. This is writing backwards, which I actually wrote backwards. And then I wrote letters backwards, writing backwards. Here's another one with internal monologue, just thoughts. Hide a secret message somewhere. I did hide a secret message. And it's even in secret code. Stain log, which is kind of weird, but I don't really see this one, but that was tea and then mascara. And then these were 2 pages that had, well, this page had text on it and said to deface it basically, so I did that. And then I wrote something on here and just threw that boot up there that I painted. And as you see, it printed. Sorry for that. It's not focusing right. Anyway, I rubbed this page in the grass and dirt yesterday. I think that's pretty much it for this. I haven't finished any of these pages, but here's that secret message, and there's, if you saw me flipping through, there was a secret code on one of the pages, so you'd have to decipher it. Anyway, so that's my Wreck This Journal so far. As you can tell, it's not really closing. It's starting to get unclosable as a normal book. I mean, it closes, but yeah, it's getting thick. And some pages are sticking out, edges are frayed. It's not really wrecked, but it's getting there. It's starting to get there. I like how it's starting to look. I started coloring that. I wrote my name on there, and yeah, so it's my journal. I'll keep updating and showing you guys how it's going and my progress and some of my favorite pages and such. So yeah, thanks for watching.